And welcome to your online classes. So once again I welcome to you. So today we will discuss about the verb part 2. uh, Verb first already I explain you what is the verb and kinds of verbs. So today we will discuss more about the verbs. This is the second video about the verb, so please check the previous video also, and today I will give you some exercise also. So let's start our video.
Hello students, so you see the object of verb. So can you please read this sentence? The drive stopped. So what did you get in this sentence? So so you get it, the sentence is incomplete. Okay? Why? Because why? This sentence is not complete because not clear the or the driver stopped. Let us complete it. So you can here see the driver stopped what? The car. So I hope you understand. So it's make a complete sense. Stop the car. So it's mean we get the sense. So we sense that the noun car follows the verb stop. Is it its object? The action of stopping happens on the car. Thus the car is the object of the verb stop. Okay. The object of the verb is the receiver of the action done by the verb. We find the subject of asking what and who or what we verb. We find the object of the verb, find the subject and object. You can see here the girl lit the fire. Okay, find the subject and object like the girl lit fire. If we ask who lit, we get the answer the girl, which is the subject of the sentence. If we ask lit what, we get the answer fire, which is the object of the verb lit. Okay, let's take another example. They played drums. Who played the drums? They played. What the drums? Okay, so drums is a object. Not all the words are object. Verbs with object are called transitive verbs. Transitive means going over. The action of transitive verbs goes over from the subject to the object in the transitive verbs. So you can see here the driver stopped the car. Stop the car. The action of stopping goes over from the driver to the car. The verb stop is transitive verb. Stop is the transitive. The driver is the doer of the action, and the car is the receiver of the action. Sometimes the verbs don't have a object. You can see the example. The baby cried. The action of crying start and with the baby. It is not go over. If we ask cried what, we don't get any answer. Such verbs we don't have object are called intransitive verb. I hope you understand this. So let's see the next topic, direct and indirect object. So first of all, we see what is an object. An object is something or somebody that receive an action. It is something or somebody that an action is acted upon. Types of object: direct object and indirect object. So let's start the direct object. A direct object is something as somebody that receive an action directly. It directly receives the action of the verbs. Okay, we will understand this one from the. So direct goes in direct object. We can find just by the name that is something that receives the action. Alright, and let me tell you guys, it is generally are things. Okay, so take example and understand this. So Frog loves chocolate. Chinese food. What does she love? If you ask the question, you get your direct object. which is here is Chinese food. So now I have Chinese food. What receives? So what receive loves? So Chinese food, right? What receive her love? Her Chinese food. So Chinese food is our direct object. So she can break your face. Our direct object here. It's the quite simple. Man, what can she break? If we ask the question what, so you get your object. Yes, your face, direct object. Object to modify with the word face, so your complete object would be face. Alright, so we can break the face. So okay, you can see the next example. Mohan plays guitar. So what does Mohan plays? If you ask the question, so you get direct object, which is target. Or alright, so guys, you got all this direct and indirect object. So I hope you understand. Okay, so how to find the direct object? So ask the question, or so ask the question how to find the direct object. So ask the question what or whom to the verb. The answer will be your direct object. Like yesterday a man killed Mr. James. So whom did the man kill? Mr. James. A direct object of Mr. James. I hope you understand this. See the what is an indirect object? An indirect object is the person that receives the direct object. It is somebody whom the action is done to for. Okay. So simply you can simply say this person that object is uh, the benefit of the direct object. Okay, because direct object goes to simply indirect object. Now in this order to have indirect object, in your sentence must have a direct object. If your sentence does not have a direct object in it, it can never have an indirect object. So always remember in direct object have indirect object in your sentence you must have a direct object too. Okay, so you can see this example. You can see this one note also. You must have a direct object in your sentence in order to have a direct object. So you can see here Rohan explained me the question. Okay, so before we find out the direct object, let's find the direct object first. So Rohan explained what. So first of all we got our direct object question. Okay, now who's receiving the explanation of this question? If you ask this question, you get your indirect object. Means indirect object is me. Okay. I hope you understand. The explanation of the question is getting received by me. So me here is our indirect object. Okay. Next one. I landed it abhi $5 million. Already have written here to understand. First of all, find out the direct object. First, I landed abhi what? Okay, I landed what? So $5 million a direct object. So I landed what? So $5 million. So direct object. So who receiving this? Use of who's among these dollars? So B. So Abhi is our indirect object because Abhi is receiving the direct object which is $5 million. Okay, I landed Abhi $5 million. I land five like this when you make a question, and I hope you understand it. So you make a more question like so. Suppose you can also say that another example. I bought my mother a necklace. So First of all before you find out the indirect object, let's find out the direct object. I bought what? Okay, so what I bought? Necklace. Bought a necklace. Now, who is the receiving this necklace? Who's the lucky one? My mother. Okay, I hope you understand. Mother is a direct object. So I hope you understand how to solve it. Is it? So I bought what a necklace. I bought for whom? For my mother. So necklace is a direct object and mother is your direct object. Okay, I hope you understand this one. So you complete this one in your copy. So one more is left in your transitive intransitive verb and dash transitive verb. A dash transitive verb can be followed by two objects. For example, I gave him some money or I gave some money to him. So the word money is a direct object and the word him is indirect object, and that is why the verb give is dash transitive have. So I hope this one also, because in your book also transitive verbs also given. So in transitive verbs we can follow the two object, direct and indirect object. I hope you clear this one and all this transitive and transitive verb.